I tell you what comes instantly into my mind. My proudest moment as an instructor. What had happened here in Austin, Texas? The state school for the blind had called PHCC, our executive director at the time, Nancy Jones, and they asked Nancy if they had an instructor that might be able to provide a private tutoring class for an older gentleman that had received serious damage in Vietnam. He had been involved with a bomb blast, obviously an American hero. It impacted his hearing. He couldn't hear very good. It really impacted his vision. As a matter of fact, I'd never seen anything quite like it. He actually wore two pair of glasses. He wore a pair of glasses, and then he wore another pair of glasses over those glasses just so he could just see a little bit. He had actually taken the plumbing journeyman's examination 3 times and failed 3 times. And so anyway, Nancy asked me if I'd be interested in doing that. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not really sure. Let me just go interview this guy. Well, I went over there after work one day. I had come to the point to where I realized, and they had told me that he has a short-term memory. But after doing the interview, I thought, maybe if I could just drill him and drill him and drill him and put these pictures in his mind, maybe I could get him to the point where he could take this examination. And I made up my mind if I did that, and I went all the way down to right before he took the test, that he might have enough memory at that point to be able to go ahead and take the examination and maybe pass this examination. I met with the gentleman on every Tuesday and Thursday night after work from about 5:30 to about 9 o'clock for, it seemed like months and months. And it finally come up to the day that he was going to take the test. Well, I got over there with him early that morning and rehearsed everything with him, and we rehearsed and rehearsed. Much to my amazement, the man finally passed the test. His daddy was a plumber. He was bound and determined that he wanted to be a plumber. He finally did get the license. Now you may ask, well, how could a guy like this go out and do any plumbing? Well, his really true intentions is he just wanted to do small repair, maybe fix a faucet, maybe put some washers in. He wanted to make a name for himself and to be able to make that claim that he is a plumber. And that is my most proudest moment, to be able to take somebody and help them to the extent of gaining that plumbing license.